Let's bust some common myths about our furry companions. Ever heard that when a dog licks you, it's like a kiss? Or that 1 human year equals 7 dog years, or that a dog's mouth is cleaner than a human's? We'll uncover the truth behind these beliefs. But before we dive into that, let's tackle a major misconception, the idea that a wagging tail always means a happy pup. While it can signal joy, it's not the whole story. A slow, low wag might indicate uncertainty, while a fast, high wag could signal aggression. Even the direction matters. Research shows a rightward wag often means contentment, while a leftward wag suggests unease. Now onto another myth: dogs eat grass when they are sick. But the reality might surprise you. They could be munching on grass out of boredom or anxiety, much like how humans fidget when we're uneasy. Surprisingly, only about 22% of grass-eating dogs end up vomiting afterward, and a mere 8% show signs of illness before indulging in a bit of greenery. So let's dig into these misconceptions and uncover the true behavior of our furry friends. However, if you notice your dog frantically eating grass or doing it excessively, it's a good idea to take them to the vet for a checkup. While grass is typically harmless to dogs, not everything they ingest is safe. Many assume that if a food is safe for humans, it's safe for dogs, but that's not always the case. There are numerous human foods, such as chocolate, grapes, macadamia nuts, raisins, and onions, that are perfectly safe for us but toxic to dogs. Your vet can provide guidance on what foods to avoid and create a plan to maintain your dog's health. Now, let's address a common myth about dogs, the belief that 1 human year equals 7 dog years. This myth likely stemmed from the idea that humans live for about 70 years, while dogs live for around 10 years. However, this calculation is quite inaccurate. Small dogs often live up to 15 years, while larger breeds may only reach 8 years. Additionally, dogs mature faster than humans, further complicating this comparison. According to data from the AKC, a dog's first year roughly equates to 15 human years. Afterward, each subsequent year of your dog's life is equivalent to approximately 5 years for a human. Let's address a common misconception, the belief that only male dogs engage in humping behavior. However, female dogs may also exhibit this behavior. Humping isn't always sexual, it could be a display of social dominance or simply excitement without knowing how else to express it. Similarly, another misconception is that only male dogs lift their legs to urinate and mark their territory. In reality, female dogs can partake in this behavior too. They might raise their legs to signal their reproductive status to males or simply to assert their ownership of a particular area. Moreover, the size of the dog may also play a role, as smaller females tend to lift their legs more often than larger ones. However, regardless of whether you have a male or female dog, the next misconception affects all pups, the belief that dogs require bones to chew on. While many dogs enjoy chewing, offering real bones can lead to serious accidents. Bones can splinter, causing cuts in the mouth, throat, or stomach. They can also be too hard and break your dog's teeth. Boiling bones may cause them to fragment, posing a choking hazard or leading to stomach blockages. Of course, if you don't provide your dog with appropriate chew toys, they'll likely find something else to gnaw on, probably something you'd prefer they didn't, like your shoes. Instead of leaving this opportunity open, I prefer to offer my dog nylon toys such as Bennybone or rubber toys like Kongs, which are safe for both his teeth and his stomach. And while we're on the topic of your dog's well-being, let's address another common misconception. Many dog owners believe that shaving their dogs in the summer is a good idea, but it can pose several problems. Firstly, shaving removes their natural protection against sunburn and bug bites. Additionally, for dogs with double coats like shepherds and retrievers, shaving interferes with their ability to regulate body temperature, potentially leading to overheating. If you're considering giving your pup a buzz cut, it's best to consult your vet to determine what's suitable for your dog's well-being. Now, let's debunk a myth that might influence your choice of dog toys, the belief that dogs are colorblind. While it's true that dogs don't perceive colors as vividly as humans, they can indeed see colors. For them, red appears dark, similar to brownish gray or black, while yellow, orange, and green all appear yellowish. However, they can see blue quite well. So, when selecting toys like tennis balls, opting for blue ones might be a better choice as they stand out more against the green grass. Now, the idea of dogs being able to see colors might seem harmless, but the next myth could significantly impact your relationship with your furry friend if you're unaware it's false. It's the notion that you need to assert yourself as the pack leader. We've all heard about alpha wolves in packs, where one dominates as the leader. Since dogs are descendants of wolves, the belief goes that you must establish yourself as the pack leader, or your dog will try to assume that role. But here's the twist: experts like Dr. David Meach, renowned in the field of wolf studies, have revised their stance on the concept of dominant alpha wolves. Current scientific understanding portrays wolf packs more as familial units, with leadership akin to parental guidance rather than a contest for dominance. So, what does this mean for you as a dog parent? It means you don't need to enforce dominance by never allowing your dog to walk ahead of you, eat before you, or sit on your furniture. Instead, your decisions regarding these behaviors should stem from what you want your dog to do, rather than fear that they'll assume alpha status in your household. Now, let's address another common misconception regarding the concept of aggressive alpha dogs. It's the belief that playing tug with your dog can lead to aggression, and allowing them to win will make them believe they're dominating you. However, this is simply not true. In reality, engaging in tug-of-war with your dog can actually strengthen your bond. It's a fun activity that allows both of you to enjoy some physical exercise together, fostering a deeper connection. Moreover, tug can be used as a training tool to teach commands like drop it, and reinforce the idea of bringing toys back to you. You can even incorporate different commands and tricks during breaks in the game. But that's not the only myth surrounding dog games. Another misconception is that all dogs love to play fetch. However, just like how not all kids enjoy candy, not all dogs are enthusiastic about fetching. If fetch isn't your pup's favorite activity, that's perfectly okay. Simply observe which activities they do enjoy and engage in those with them. Now, let's tackle some myths that carry more weight than just a tired pup. Firstly, the belief that dogs' mouths are cleaner than humans. Truth is, they are not necessarily cleaner. While both humans and dogs carry billions of bacteria in our mouths, they're different types. Most of the bacteria dogs carry won't harm humans, which likely sparked this misconception. Another misconception that could harm your dog is the idea that rubbing their nose in their accidents will prevent future accidents. This is simply not true. It doesn't effectively teach them where to go. If your puppy has an accident indoors, rubbing their nose in it won't teach them anything except to fear you. Instead, it's best to clean up the mess with an enzymatic cleaner to deter them from going in the same spot again. Then, take them outside, show them where to go, and praise them for doing their business in the right spot. Your patience and guidance will be greatly appreciated by your puppy, who will see you as their trusted caregiver. Now, onto the myth about dog kisses. While many people interpret dog licking as their way of kissing, it might have a different meaning. In the wild, puppies of wolves, foxes, and coyotes lick their mother's face to stimulate regurgitation after a hunt. So, when your dog licks your face, it could be a sign of affection and trust, akin to viewing you as their caregiver. However, dogs may also lick for other reasons, such as their attraction to salt or stinky odors, like sweat. It might not be the most pleasant realization, but it's worth noting that dogs have different preferences. Your dog might also lick you to grab any leftover food from your hands or face, to groom you, or as we'd like to think, to express affection. Licking is one of the ways they demonstrate their love for you.